Still in the game like the coach forgot to come change him. Get him out the building, folks, we can't tame him. Put me in a room with a rapper you think famous, and I'ma see how ready he is to seek danger. I don't gotta lay in the snow to make angels. I get down, this James Brown a different single. We don't gotta fuck with you niggas, so why you angry? Diamond, your people lied, you fugazi. I scope that shit like sharpshooters. Your version of hard ain't really that hard to us. Put me in that water, I'm mimicking shark movements. Boss Wood, I'm part human, part mutant. In the neighborhood, I'm willing to mob through it, and I kick it with the niggas that peeping the mark useless. I'm gon' ride and that's proven. I'm not gon' hide, I'm back shooting. Bang, bang, I take aim and bring pain. I'ma black out like light bills that ain't paid. I'ma max out and bust down a plain Jane for the culture. My mama told me the same thing, give me 17.5 for the t-shirt. How the fans act now, I gotta keep merch. Gotta sponsor the kid, it'll cost you a bit. All contracts gotta see me first. But get what? I ain't never signed that bitch. If you a master of your mind, better find that bitch. I'm a granddaddy, big chub, recline your shit. If you got any more to say about the guys I'm with, I'm on go. The gas and the smoke I want. The cash in your last bit of hope I want. Niggas steady telling me to leave it alone. I did try, but nah, nope, I won't. I want for real. And that for anybody that mention a nigga name with a negative tone, for real. You gon' make me pull up and bring to life everything I put inside a song, for real. I've been pretty humble, but to think that I'm the one to play up under nigga wrong, for real. My pull-up game strong, for real. I won't smoke, for real. And that for anybody that mention a nigga name with a negative tone, for real. You gon' make me pull up and bring to life everything I put inside a song, for real. I've been pretty humble, but to think that I'm the one to play up under nigga wrong, for real. My pull-up game strong, for real. I won't smoke with whoever. I'm on go, that's 2 letters. Keep an eye on your dog, I'm Cruella. Don't tell me you knew cause you do better. I'm feeling pretty gassed up, finna blast off in the space, never masked up. But I walked out with the safe, that was Craig at the end of the next Friday. But instead of yelling cut, I really did it 5 ways. I've been taking credit for a lick I really hit, but I see rappers like to do it cause it sound good. I hope whatever message in your music get you tested to the point that you just have a random bowel movement. People out here living every sentence when they quote their favorite rapper, how I know, nigga, I do it. That's why it's so important to be mindful. If you don't smoke, don't listen, cause I won't smoke, for real. And that for anybody that mention a nigga name with a negative tone, for real. You gon' make me pull up and bring to life everything I put inside a song, for real. I've been pretty humble, but to think that I'm the one to play up under nigga wrong, for real. My pull-up game strong, for real. I won't smoke, for real. And that for anybody that mention a nigga name with a negative tone, for real. You gon' make me pull up and bring to life everything I put inside a song, for real. I've been pretty humble, but to think that I'm the one to play up under nigga wrong, for real. My pull-up game strong, for real.
Feeling there? All right. Welcome to the Talkin' Shit podcast. I'm your host, Agee, voice of the street. And sitting in for my co-host today, producer extraordinaire.
Oh, man.
Producer extraordinaire.
You're too kind.
Sound man. You know my sound ain't sounding like it was sounding.
Those comments are his and his only.
Introduce yourself. I don't hear my sound, man.
AKA
I hope it's
Styles Game of DJ T Styles, anything Styles related. But okay.
Anything Styles related.
Anything.
Gotta make sure this will sound straight. Everything sounded good. Hello. I say, boy, you don't want the voice of the street to be heard. Testing. It was good first time. Oh, we having some technical difficulty. Having some technical difficulties. Hold on. Bear with us. Okay, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Once again, welcome to the Talkin Shit Podcast. I'm your host, Agee, voice of the street. And
You call it what now? C-O-G?
Agee. Christopher.
Oh, C-O-G.
Agee. C.
All right.
What it be sound like I be saying?
C-O-G?
That what it is?
I just want to make
C-O-G.
sure I was right.
Okay. Our Tina Marie may be here. She running a little late. So sitting in for her, we have again.
Trey Lee, Styles Gaming. Find me on all social media networks, Styles Gaming. How you doing?
Everything to do with Styles.
It's related to me.
Okay, related to Styles. All right, and we're gonna sit in, man. We don't know if she gonna make it. If she make it, she make it. If she don't, hey, so much goes on. That's you.
Yep.
Okay, so we gonna do this wheel again. We're gonna do this wheel again, but
Too short.
let me see. 1, 2, 3. I'm 4 questions short on the wheel.
So we need 4 questions if y'all have some
Yeah, we need 4 questions.
to put up here. He gonna write it though. My handwriting is
Man, ain't no worse than mine. I'm gonna have to lay this down because I can't see. I can't see the questions with this standing up.
just hit the button so they can show up. Now that stop. Well, you gotta like that now. But yeah.
Okay. All right. All right, yeah, this is how we're gonna do this. We're gonna spin the wheel again today. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 questions, 4 questions short. So if it's something you want me to add to the wheel, you can inbox it to me. Or you could
Write it in the comments.
write it in the comments and I'll write it on the board.
Trump 2020.
Man, Trump 2020. Trump 2020 already on the board, man. I know you see Trump 2020 right here.
I don't understand that with myself. I wanted to land on that just so I can hear what he got to say.
We got the land on there, man. Rastafari, you being impatient. You being impatient.
Man, Ross said we got 200 pennies to land on Trump right now.
Mm-hmm. So we gonna you know how this work, right?
Yeah, all right.
We're gonna spin the wheel. Then we're gonna have a discussion with whatever it land on. We're gonna race it off. I know it was 2 questions left from last week.
We got this one,
This one and this one. What's from last week?
Oh yeah.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 new 9 new
But if
questions.
y'all have some, feel free to.
Yeah, feel free to add them. All right, so we're gonna spin this wheel. Anything you want to say before we spin the wheel? Anything you want to discuss?
My good people
Anything?
out there. How y'all doing?
Oh man, go ahead with that. Don't worry with that fake sexy shit, man. All right, we finna spin this wheel, man. You want to do the honors? I'll let you get the first spin.
I ain't want to fall over. I don't know what the other
Okay.
thing.
All right, first question. I know some of these questions were sent in by people on Facebook. Other than family, what else can't you live without?
Oh yeah.
Other than family, what else can't you live without?
I'm just
And hold on, no question, no air, food, none of them questions.
He asked me this earlier.
That's
why he
basic
said
shit that you
You're real. He asked me that earlier, so that's why he got to put food.
Yeah,
I like
that's-
food, so I said.
yeah, that's basic shit that you can't live without anyway.
Well, some people don't. If they don't live off food and they eat some sand, a little dirt,
But
you know,
that
little bugs.
no, I don't know what type. You must be over there in the bushes somewhere. So
All right. So other than family,
other than family,
what else can't you live without? But you can live without family though, because I only talk to about 3 of them. I can't stand them.
that's still your family. You can't live without your kids.
I can't live without them.
Okay, that's
Okay,
still that's
family,
part
man.
of your
Okay, I
family.
get to you. I'm talking like cousins and uncles and you know.
Yeah, I mean that's family,
Make it
but
mine.
just that's just taking your kids out the
Okay,
equation.
yeah. Okay. So yeah, because kids included. So yeah, I can't live without my family.
Okay, so besides family, what can't you live without?
Besides family, I personally can't live without music. I will literally die.
Without music.
Without music. That is my safe haven. That's my cope. I listen to music literally all day, every day. It's something playing. If it ain't in my head, it's playing in the car, on my tablet, phone, something. I gotta have music, man.
Okay.
I don't smoke. I don't drink. I need music.
Something I can't live without.
Your beard.
I cut this shit out quick
You don't.
for some money. I done cut it off. It's
Some
going
money.
back now. Boy, my shit, I tricked myself. I let them niggas at work trick me and cut my shit, man.
Oh.
Yeah, shit would have been way down here. Then the shit got gray. But I'm going to rock this shit regardless.
To tell y'all, 7 minutes ago he was complaining about the gray. I'm gonna just.
It ain't going nowhere, though.
But yeah,
I think Miss Marie saying open the door. Yeah, the car just pulled up. All right, so Miss Tina Marie is on her way in. So I'm still not sure about this question though.
I like the question.
I'm just saying
You haven't answered it yet.
I can't think of nothing that I
You can't
live without. I can't think of
Before I
nothing.
go, y'all just know he full of shit. It's something, Christopher.
I can't live without.
C or G. Can't live without.
I can't, honestly, I can't think of nothing. What I can't live without.
Toilet tissue? Well, it's something.
I,
It's on my
I don't use toilet paper. I use wipes.
Oh, okay. Tell me something.
I use wipes. That, all right, man, this lady late. I mean, hey. Hey, we run a bootleg show here now. God dang. And you in just enough time.
Hey y'all,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Okay.
I came dressed, I came ready.
Oh, Eduardo told me, big money, Eduardo. Say I can't live. You right, man. I can't live without the hate. I can't live without it, man. I thrive off that shit. I'm motivated by that shit. I can't live without the hate. That's my answer. Something like. Oh my God. Hey, you got your headphones. You can put your headphones on so we ain't got to be hollering at him. Okay. Now let me catch you up to speed. Okay.
Okay.
Miss Tina Marie, running late. You
Don't
know,
judge me.
on nigga time. She finally made it. We have spun the wheel one time.
Okay.
And the question that we landed on, which we still need 4 questions.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure you got something in mind that we can add to the wheel. First question was, other than family, what else can't you live without? Trey said he can't live without music.
Me personally, I can't live without food.
No, okay, now let me tell you. That, them some bullshit answers that's not acceptable here.
That is not bullshit.
Food, water, air, and all that. That's in the set that you got to have that. So we saying besides all that,
My
shit.
child.
okay, family, other than family,
Other than family,
yes. What's something you can't live without?
dancing.
Dancing. Okay, what kind of dancing?
Just regular dancing. Like, I love to dance.
Okay, so music, dancing, and the hate.
Yep.
That's my word, the hate.
We
I
know.
love that shit. I thrive off that shit. I'm motivated by that shit. I need it.
I'm sure.
I got to have it.
I'm sure.
I want you to hate me.
Everybody hate Chris.
Everybody hate me.
I know I hate his ass.
And I love to hate. Love it. So, get what? We ain't gonna erase. I'm just gonna put an X. I'm gonna put an X on it. All right. You got anything you want to add before we spin the wheel again?
Not right now.
All right, so I'm gonna give you the honors now.
All
Hey,
right.
this nigga talking about you white. Damn right, you white. Hold on, let me address this. Let me address this, man. Because I said I don't use tissue.
Okay.
I use wipes.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. You like a clean ass.
Right. I don't want no dry ass toilet paper rubbing in my ass. I don't feel like you get clean.
You don't. I mean, but if you a person like me personally, I use tissue, and then I go behind myself and I use wipes.
Okay.
I gotta make sure everything clean,
Okay.
cause I like to wear my underwear up my booty. So I gotta make sure everything clean.
Hey, what you mean copped out? Man said I copped out. What you mean copped out? That's what I love, man. I'm motivated by that. I got to have it. But I'm talking about this nigga here like wipes. This little ass nigga. See, I'm a big nigga, so I'm gonna use wipes. I can't use tissue.
That's just like if we was bougie and we had a bidet. If people know what that is.
I ain't letting no water shoot up in my ass though.
I mean, they got like a little warm area where it blow warm stuff in your booty. They kind of
I
rub the water.
ain't shooting the water up in my butt.
All right.
I'm gonna wipe it.
You just disgusting. Spinning the wheel.
All right, spinning the wheel. That was a real answer, man. My homeboy Eduardo, a.k.a. Big Money, the Mexican mob boss, reminded me, the Mexican mob boss from Atlanta, Georgia, reminded me of how much I need to hate in my life.
You're right.
Spin the wheel. Okay. This from
Last week,
Tuesday.
Thursday.
You sure it was Thursday?
Yep.
Okay. You put that up there so you can explain that to me, and then I'll answer as best I could. All right, this is the second question.
All right, y'all. So the second question is.
Hold on 1 second. I'm at the studio, man. PMV Studios. Woody, I'm at the studio. This is where we do this show every Tuesday and Thursday. 8 to 10. If you need to come up here, get with me after the show, inbox me or something, man. We'll arrange something. We get you to come on here and talk some shit with us. All right.
All right, y'all. So the second question was toxic masculinity in men or women. So how I felt about this question was technically when they say toxic means so much. You could be with a person and everything about them is just toxic, from the way they do things, the way they handle themselves, things like that. And especially even in women, you know, we sometimes tend to try to be the man in the relationship. We don't know how to, you know, sometimes humble ourselves. And it's not because we don't know how to humble ourselves. It's just the things that we probably dealt with in the past with someone else. And, you know, they didn't take us serious. And so we kind of build up that wall of, okay, now I got to be tough. Now I got to have my guard up. Now I don't know how to be humble. Now I don't know how to do wifey things. Because every woman is born to be able to do wifey things, but at the same time, you know, it's just the type of people that we choose to deal with in our lifetime. They kind of start breaking down them barriers, and it's just like, okay, why should I continue to do this for this person? And then if we move on to another person, it's like, damn, we pretty much running into the same wall. But then again, it's on us to make sure we don't run into that same wall. And even with men sometimes deal with the same type of woman. They like the mothering types, they like the babying types, and we could give all of that in a day. Hell, if we could raise a household full of kids and don't need no help, cook, clean, wash clothes, change a diaper, we could do the same thing as far as tending to a man. But some men, they take that and they'll run with, oh, you supposed to do this. No woman is supposed to do anything. Now, it's our given right to do those things, but never tell a woman what she's supposed to do. What?
So you saying in a and I think it's another question, I think kind of related to that somewhere on this board, and it was up there from last week too. So I guess we're gonna make this we're gonna use both of these. 'Cause I'm gonna bring this in because what I'm finna say, I think it's gonna time with this too.
Okay.
And that question was, should a woman have to cook every day for her husband or boyfriend? So you say never tell a woman what they should do, right? But if
Right.
you're in a relationship, it's certain things that you
But I mean,
supposed to do.
It's a given. With any woman, it's a given. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of women that's still very much childish, and that's because they probably never had a actual man in their lives. But now, as far as your question goes, should a woman have to cook for her husband or her boyfriend every day? I'm not gonna necessarily say every day, because sometimes a woman do get tired due to the things that she may have to do, due to the fact that she may have to work, she may have to clean up, she may have to wash clothes, you know. We also get tired as well, but I mean, at least make sure he has something.
But so if I'm getting up going to work every day,
Okay.
I'm paying the bill,
Okay.
I'm taking care of the home,
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't expect or demand, I'm gonna use that word. I shouldn't demand a hot cooked meal every day.
Now, demanding is a very strong word when using it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm paying the bills is a very
It
strong
shouldn't
action.
be a demand. I mean, if you're with that person and they know how to do those things, then that's great. Because you could be with somebody that don't know how to cook at all, and they're perfectly fine with ordering out. Because at that point, okay, what if you, as the man, is the only one in the household that know how to cook? Now there's nothing
Woody
wrong.
Whitlock say you will tell us to provide, and I agree.
You do have some women that's a little strong-minded with that one. You know, they do demand a man to provide for them. But
Okay.
at the same time, just like you want that man to provide, you got to also be able to give something as well.
So there's nothing.
Because a lot of women get lost in the question, what do you have to bring to the table?
So there's nothing in a relationship that's concrete that a man should get from a woman.
I mean, me personally, I feel like a man should have clean clothes.
Okay.
The house should be clean, especially if you know you're not working. There's nothing that you shouldn't be not doing. Clean clothes, you know, clean sheets. The house should be clean. Like when he come in, it shouldn't smell like how I left this morning.
So is a man wrong for saying, this is your job, this is what I want?
I mean, I would advise not to say that,
Why?
but I mean, I would make it a conversation like, hey, you know, I think if we just communicate and just talk and say the things that you require of the both of us.
So in other words, females don't want, even though this is something that you supposed to do, you don't want a man to
So why
tell
do
you to
feel
do
like
it.
A
You
woman's
want.
supposed to do something.
What you mean? Why I feel like that? That's a man ain't supposed to do nothing. I'm asking you that. Are there things that as a man in a relationship I'm supposed to do?
I mean, I can only speak for me. I can't speak for the world of women.
You the voice for the women right now.
See?
Okay, man, say communication is key. I understand.
Eduardo.
Okay, listen. Communication is key, but what I'm saying, going into a relationship is certain things that a man do,
That
and
should
certain
be
things
something
that a woman do.
established in the early parts of the relationship. If you know that you're willing to go further in a relationship, such as you're talking about marriage, you're talking about kids, you're talking about bonus kids, if there are any, that should be established in the beginning.
Let me ask you this: Would you marry a man that don't work? He gonna let you work and he gonna take care of the house.
If I feel like my career may be a little bit more grounded, then I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Because I may not want to be the at-home wife.
Now let me ask you this: When you come home, what do you expect from him?
The same thing he would expect of me of being home. You know,
Okay.
making sure that, but I said that, though.
Cooking,
Making sure that,
cleaning,
yeah.
taking care. So,
But that's what I said.
but
you
those
know?
those are the. So why is a man
But it's
wrong?
it's not a demand,
That
though.
is
It's an understanding.
Basically, it is. It's not a. That's why I say y'all just want to be asked nicely to do what y'all
And
supposed to
there's
do.
nothing wrong with that. Asking nicely, because like I
But
said,
you
she may
already
be,
know you supposed to
okay,
do this.
So if you got a pillow princess, which means someone, to me, that means someone that doesn't have to do anything because everything was always done for them. You got women out here that never had anything done for them. Like, they had parents that enforced, like, oh, yeah, if you want clean clothes, get up and wash your clothes. If I'm not cooking tonight, you better fend for yourself, especially if you got a black parent.
Listen,
Because my mama done told me plenty of time, you better wash your own clothes.
that's your mama telling you as a child, as her child. I'm talking
exactly,
about, she ain't told her husband that.
But my thing is, eventually you will take those things in mind and you will put them towards your own household. So if you know you're hungry, what you're going to do? You're going to go in there and cook something. If you know there's someone extra in the house, your husband, your kids, and they say they're hungry, okay, what you going to do? You're going to go in there and cook something. If you know you don't like a dirty house, what you going to do? What you going to do? Go in there and clean up.
This nigga keep talking about these whites, man. Listen, we'll get back to that. I know this your friend. What's her name? I don't want to mispronounce her name.
Nagasi Ferrari.
Okay. She say you could talk to a woman, but that woman is not a child. It's not supposed to come out as if she is
property.
Okay, but listen, it's still, I understand that, but what I'm saying is, it's still, okay, it's still something that you supposed to do and something that I expect you to do. So,
but that's why I also
you just want me to ask you. So if I say, I'm coming home, I want a hot meal. This is what I expect for you to do every day. Is cook me a meal. You home all day.
But that's why I said in the beginning, if you're in the beginning of a relationship, things like that, small things like that, eventually, you know, that person will learn, like, okay, this is a new guy. Let me see what he likes to eat. Let me see what he doesn't like to eat. Then eventually, okay, boom, I dealt with someone that was a vegan.
Hold on 1 second. Trey, you would get them headphones right there and plug them in on? Thank you, sir. There's another pair now. Thank you, sir. The greatest producer in the world. Thank you, sir.
He all right. My little church
Okay,
mouse.
listen. This is what I'm saying. Regardless of how you word it, this is what whoever working, this is what they expect you to do. So if you was working and I was home, you come home every day and I'm laying on the sofa playing a video game.
I mean, if there's, okay, my thing is, even if you're doing that, I want to at least know.
I haven't cooked a meal.
But
I haven't taken out the trash. I haven't washed clothes.
So you just been there laying and playing all day?
Playing the video game.
Oh,
Is that a problem?
I'm violent.
See what I'm saying? So, they inside the, yeah.
I'm violent.
Listen.
And I say that with so much calmness. I'm violent.
Okay, so by the same token, if I've been working all day, I come home, these are things that you're supposed to do that I expect of you. I want a cooked meal. I want my clothes should be washed. The house should be clean. I shouldn't have to ask you nicely to do something that's expected of you anyway.
Okay, so now are we talking about in the beginning of the relationship or in the middle or then?
Well, I mean, we just saying it's tied in with this. It's
right.
We in a relationship.
Then, you know, if you're demanding, eventually that turns toxic.
But why? Why should it turn toxic if
because it's a tone.
It's not. No, that's for somebody that look. You got people that they like to be in toxic situations, so they turn everything
I don't think
into.
No one likes to be in toxic situations. I mean, yes, there's a lot of very toxic people, but not everybody likes to be in toxic situations. I don't been in those. And sometimes they're fun, and then sometimes they're just not fun at all.
My boy Slim say obligation in every relationship. There's obligation in every relationship. So that's your obligation. You supposed to, the person that's home should do all that. And I don't feel like the other person should have to ask you or beg you to do that. Like,
but why would you be asking that person or begging that person? You should have seen that coming into the relationship.
But they should, if
if you're the husband.
Say when we get in a relationship, it's okay to, we both broke. We both struggling.
Okay.
So it's all right to you know, go to McDonald's or go to Burger King and get little bullshit meals.
Okay.
Okay. After you start working and you making money, you putting money into the home. Should I expect to eat a hot meal every day, or I'm gonna come home to Burger King, McDonald's?
I mean, at that point, that's a whole, like, at that point, I feel as though, okay, boom, you didn't have the money. So all you could afford was something quick, fast, hot, and simple. But yes, when you get to that standpoint of having a job and coming in every day, and now you're able to go buy the groceries to put in the house, yeah, you'll have a hot cooked meal. At that point,
And I should expect that every day. If that's what I want, I should expect
every
that every day.
day. I mean, like, let's generalize here.
It don't have to
Every
be
day.
a big 5-course meal. It could be spaghetti today.
So that
it could be
means-
some chicken tomorrow.
But I'm saying, though, what if you don't eat all that spaghetti and it's in there tomorrow? Everybody like leftovers.
Okay.
For some reason,
But-
black people feel like leftovers be the best part.
Well, I might take that to lunch.
Okay, so then that means when you come home, if I'm saying to not waste food, then it's fine. If, you know, I'm like, babe, okay, we going to have spaghetti tonight.
But say I eat it all that day.
You not
The
finna
next
eat-
day.
You sit there and eat a damn big pot of spaghetti. Something wrong with your ass. At that point, I'm going to think you pregnant.
I'm just trying to say, like,
I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you as far as, you know, a woman should want to be able to cook for her man or husband or boyfriend every day. But at the same time, like I said, women, we do have other things that we want to do as well. Of course, like, first things first is priorities. Make sure your priorities are in order. So that means if you know you going to hang out with your girls and your dude been at work, let your dude know, like, hey, baby, I'm going out. You know, I made sure it was something hot in there for you to eat, or I already cooked. The kids already cleaned up. They bathe, they sleep. Boom, your food is in the oven.
okay, this part of that too. So what if he don't want you to go out? Is that asking too much? With your girls?
If I mean that particular night, he say, babe, like,
No, I'm
not
talking
tonight.
about some men they don't want their woman going out
Oh, you better let me
with their
breathe.
girls.
I want to breathe.
That's letting you breathe.
Saying, like, okay, just like if you want to, that's just like you getting on a game or, you know.
The
you hitting
game,
them.
I'm at home.
But still, if you got a headphone on, you talking to all them niggas in there. It's a game. It's a room full of niggas in there. Am I lying?
Listen,
Am I
I
lying?
don't play games.
Am I lying?
I don't play games, so you have to ask a gamer. Styles Gaming. You have to ask Styles Gaming.
Sir, am I lying? When you're on the game, whether you are in the house, well, 9 times out of 10, you should be in the damn house anyway. But even if you're playing the game, don't you be on the microphone or the headset
but
with
that's-
multiple people in
But
the
guess what?
background?
That's different. You still
Hell
in the
no,
house. You in the
it-
home. You not out.
You can
You
be
not out
home,
with
but
your
your
home
ass
girls.
won't pay me no mind.
When you watching your movies and your shows, you're not paying me no mind.
But that's the point what I'm saying. Like, we both just having our own personal time. Like, okay, boom, you said
But your
you gonna
personal
play
time, you got to go out with your girls. Out.
Okay, if you home and you playing the game and you okay with me going out, then we
Okay.
shouldn't have no
See, that's
problem.
what I'm
Because at
saying.
that time, shit, you hanging with your dudes, but just don't lie.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. So if I don't
Because
want
I know
you,
Call of Duty get a little intense.
if I don't want you to go out with your friends, is that
And you want me home?
is that toxic
well,
masculinity?
me personally, you know, if my dude don't want me to go out, it's a reason why he don't want me to go out.
You might not like your friends.
He ain't gotta
You
like
might
my
feel
damn
like you
friends.
finna get
I
it.
may not like his damn friends.
That-
I may not like his gaming friends. Shit, I may just not like nobody.
But
I don't even like your mammy.
they not
so
their person.
therefore, I don't want nobody around. I want my nigga all to myself. But me personally, if my dude say don't go out, okay, boom. This should where women be creative as hell at that point. If you're not into the dressing up, get into dressing up. If you know you got a gamer, get into dressing up. When you know he playing the game and shit, and you know he deep into that shit or he chilling, get into dressing up. Shit, go buy a damn karate outfit. Buy some damn nunchucks. Dress up, make it real for him.
Read your friend comments, man, because she really on some other stuff. Women just don't like to be told.
By demanding,
what
it
to
can
do.
become okay. Me toxic is when it starts sounding like I'm an object. I cooked and cleaned for a man, but that man ain't cook or clean for me while I was at work, while he was at home. So it's a difference in the person and how the conversation is carried. And it does becomes toxic. Because at that point you do start feeling like, okay, am I being unappreciated?
But that's things that she expected him to do just because he was home. So it should be no different than a man expecting that from a woman when she home. Even if she not home. Say both of y'all work.
Okay.
All right.
It depends on who home first.
Okay, so what you don't agree with, do you agree with this or you disagree with this? There are jobs that a man do in the house and there are jobs that a woman do in the house.
Yes.
Okay, so who set the rules for what a man do and what a woman do? We know it's going to be...
We should both have an opinion. It shouldn't be or his thing or her thing, because
So
at that point
who's-
it's like, who wants the damn title to wear the pants in
So
the house?
who's supposed to wear the pants in the house?
The man is supposed to wear the pants in
Okay.
the house, but at the same time, that's why it has to be an a open thing where it's both parties. You don't want it to be just singly annihilated and the man be like, listen, check this out. So this is what I'm going to be doing and this is what you're going to be doing.
Right.
At that
You
point,
take the trash out.
Now you got some women, but that's what I'm saying. You have some women that's okay with a man taking that much control. But then eventually they start regretting it.
Is that control or is that just things that
It's not,
a man
I'm not
do?
saying control, like overpowering. What I'm saying is like some women just like the generalization of a man being in charge. Like, oh, he coming in here, he ain't playing no games. Oh, he trying to be my husband. Like,
But
oh,
I'm
he
saying-
trying to tighten me up. Like, let
I'm
me
saying
tighten up.
Small things. Who you in any of your relationships?
Mm-hmm.
Who's expected to take out the trash?
The man.
In any of your relationships, who's expected to wash dishes?
The woman.
Who's expected to
I mean,
wash
I
clothes?
would personally like if we do it together.
Okay, but
Like,
who?
I like to make shit fun. I'm sorry,
Right,
I'm not a
but-
boring chick. I like to make shit fun.
And I understand,
I'm around
just
this bitch
like you,
jumping off tables. I'm jumping off the couch.
but your role as a woman in the house, or women role in the house, are to do certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're not finna pick no trash bags up. You stay in apartments and walk all the way around the corner in the dark and throw away no trash.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Okay, so
Cause I mean, me personally now, hey y'all, I'm single,
So-
very much single.
Okay.
But my thing is,
Get at
if
'em.
I'm
Inbox.
shut up. If I'm dealing with someone, and if you want a hot meal, and we ain't got to be together at that point. But if I know I want to eat, I'm gonna cook me a hot meal, cause I have my little one. She need a hot meal. But my thing is, if I'm dealing with you, whether I have a child or I don't have a child, and I like you enough and I cook us a hot meal, yes, I'm going to expect you to take the trash out, because no woman should be taking the trash out late at night and she dealing with a nigga. Ain't no way in hell you going to be sitting up in the house.
okay, so those are things that you expect. If the trash not taken out, you come home, trash not taken out, it's there. You come home the next night, trash still there, but more trash has accumulated.
We
You
gonna-
come home again, it's more trash. So it's 3 big trash bags sitting in the kitchen. You gonna take them out?
I ain't taking out shit if you sitting there.
So you gonna demand him?
I'm not
to
gonna
take,
demand
You
anything.
basically is. If you
He
not
going to be sleeping with it. Like I said,
so,
I cannot talk. This is for the both of you.
but you supposed to have a
I
conversation.
cannot talk.
You supposed to have that conversation with him. Communication is key, right?
If it's already been goddamn it established that you supposed to be taking out this damn trash and you just sitting there letting it accumulate, okay, well, how about we you don't want a woman to treat you like a child, but at the same time, don't act as though you're incoherent as a damn child either.
Hey, my relationship,
Because there ain't no way in hell I'm sitting in a damn house full of filth.
I take out trash.
I leave that shit outside. Somebody will take
I
it
don't
out.
clean bathrooms.
That's fine. I clean my own damn bathroom.
Okay. I don't make up beds.
The fuck is wrong with you?
That's a female job.
Your ass laid in it too, right? You get your side, I
But
get
it-
my side, and we
no,
pull the
we-
sheets back together.
We're not doing half beds.
All right.
We doing whole beds.
Okay.
Wash clothes. Really, that's a female job. But I have got into the habit of washing clothes. But I'm not folding them.
That's fine. But that's where you compromise.
Those are roles, though. That's what's
Exactly, but it's the same thing as compromising. If you're gonna compromise, like, okay, say you just said you're gonna you're cool with washing clothes now. That's fine. I'm gonna come behind you and I'm like, you know what, babe, you wash them. I'm gonna go ahead and fold them up.
But that wasn't my role. That came from not having a car and not wanting to see a female take those clothes to the laundry. So I started taking clothes to the laundry.
Made a way out of no way.
Okay. So it's your job to fold them. That's what's expected. So if I bring them
Is her
clothes.
clothes in there too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
But you folding mine too.
That's fine.
Okay.
Compromising.
Well, listen,
Is you missing the words that I'm saying?
Y'all just
Compromise.
y'all don't want a nigga to say, do this. You don't want me to come in the house and say, hey man, go cook me something. You want me to come in there and be like, hey, you will cook me something? What's the difference? It's something you should know to do anyway. That's not toxic. That's just what's expected. You can't make everything toxic.
Nobody wants to make everything toxic.
What's toxic is when I come in there, I say, hey man, go in there and cook me something to eat. Oh nigga, why you talking to me like that? I got to cook your own self something to eat. That's where all that toxic shit
from
come
a
in.
woman. That's toxic masculinity in a woman.
Okay.
Because at that point, she doesn't know how to humble herself enough to say, you know what? Damn, you right, babe. What you want to eat?
Okay.
Like I said, you got some women out that'll humble themselves enough to be like, babe, what you want to eat? Or babe, what you want to do tonight?
Hey, you got a nigga talking about Rastafari. Talking about no compromise. Y'all both wrong. Listen.
How are we both
Hold
wrong?
on. I'm see, I love this. This ain't one of them shows where you gonna sit in the comments and a nigga know you and you not gonna get called out on bullshit you saying. Man, I know you ain't just type that shit in him. Do you compromise in your relationship?
Clearly not.
Mr. Rastafari, are you compromising in your relationship? And don't lie. Because I know better than that. All right. So, say you scarred. That's you. See, that's something
See,
else.
for her, I can speak on it because she's my best friend. And for her, she's dealt with her toxic masculinity in a man where she was willing to give everything, but he wasn't appreciative of the things that she was given. If he wanted her, he wanted all of her attention. And, she was given that. But then at the same time, the moment she was giving her attention, you would find something else that captured your attention as well. So at that point, you no longer show interest in talking to just me or, doing things with just me. Whatever else you was looking at got your whole attention right now.
Oh, that's what y'all think.
All right.
That's what y'all think. See.
I said speaking on her situation.
Oh, okay.
Not for everybody.
Right, okay. Now, it may be, but, sometimes y'all ain't always right. And
neither are y'all.
We don't always tell lies.
I always tell the truth either.
I'm going to let y'all have that, man. I'm going to let y'all have that.
Sip my tea in peace.
Okay. We're going to let you sip your tea in peace. We're going to cross these off.
Okay, wait a minute. Rastafari said everybody wants to be so independent until they get in a relationship. Both of us can cook. Both of us can take out the trash. Both of us should do everything because if you were single, you would do it with whoever can take the trash out. Listen, first off, when you write a paragraph, make sure you read that back to you.
This nigga writes some long ass paragraphs too.
But
he a top fan though.
That's nice.
He a top fan.
I still want him to,
okay,
double read those paragraphs. I agree. Like I said, it's a understanding in the early parts of a relationship, like, hey, what you know how to do. Because there's some women that don't know how to do certain things for a man. For me, I had to learn with every relationship that I was in on certain things to do and what not to do. Because, yes, I'm a people person, so a dude that's not used to a friendly female, they'll be like, oh, you friendly as hell. Mm-hmm. But necessarily, I'm not friendly. I'm just a people person. I love being around people. That's what gives me energy. That's what gives me life.
But if a man tell you that,
Now, it's a way you
problem.
could be, my thing is, it's a way you can be over friendly. And I'm not over friendly. Anybody that knows Tina or Christina, or I ain't putting my middle name out there, but if you know me by them 3 people, then my thing is I have a limit to my friendliness.
okay,
I can befriend a stranger. That doesn't mean I have to like you.
let me ask you this. Oh, age-old question.
Okay.
Is it all right for a male, your mate, to have female friends?
It's a tough situation. Because you do have them female friends that you've been knowing for years. And, you know, it's always just been that bond. But then I want it to also be like an understanding like, hey, I have a lady, you know, bring her around. She's like family. But then again, you got them situations to where some dudes, they got them kind of friends that have been around for a long time. And then all of a sudden they ass crushing on each other. So, bitch, what I'm here for?
So is it wrong for a man not to want his female to have male friends?
If it's to that point where you know you have too many female friends or she has too many male friends, then yes, at that point, cut it short and only become each other's friend. That's the safest way you could play that. Because some people just not going to understand certain relationships. So the safest way to play it is, hey.
Does that tie into this? Toxic masculinity?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's at my voting field.
Does that play into
I just feel
toxic
like shouting out.
masculinity?
As far as what?
If, as a man, I don't want you
not
to
at
have
all.
no male friends.
No, not at all. But that also goes into growth. You know, when you grow as a woman, you grow as a man, certain things is not okay anymore. Having like for me, I ain't gonna lie, you know, I be quick to say, no, this my friend, this my homeboy, stuff like that. But see, even those, I do have a lot of male best friends from high school that I've known for years. And, you know, they're in their own relationships. They have their girlfriends, they have their wives, they just had babies. Congratulations to y'all. And at that point, I'm still a TT to their newborns. But I know how to distance myself and not cause friction in their relationship because, okay, they may look at me and be like, oh, she's very pretty. Oh, you never mentioned her before. Just like a man would say the same thing. Oh, you never mentioned him before. Where he come from?
So if that man tell you he don't want you, this your friend from elementary school.
Okay.
Y'all grew up in the same neighborhood. He been in and out your house all y'all young life.
Okay.
You get with a man and he tell you, hey, that's over with.
Now, a simple woman, and I am saying simple, a simple woman may think, oh, you insecure. Oh, you childish. Oh, that's not fair. I've heard it all. But at the same time, like I said, it also goes into personal growth. Sometimes everybody in your past can't walk into your future. Sometimes it ain't meant for everybody to walk into your future. Because if you want this man to be your husband, then at that point, yes, when he say start cutting certain things off, cut them things off.
Okay, you know what I hear when that start happening though? Oh, he trying to run my life. He trying to isolate me from my friends and family.
No,
he trying to do
but that's why
he trying to control me.
No. I'm not saying that. I don't agree with that. Like I said, it all comes about growth. Can you grow? If you and this person is growing together and, you know, y'all have an open communication policy where y'all talk about everything, you know how to get over little humps, because no relationship is ever going to be perfect. Don't ever think you're just going to walk in a relationship and be like, oh, shit, this is like sparkles and rainbows and unicorns and shit. Yeah, that shit ain't real. I like it all, but that shit ain't real. You got to be realistic when it comes to these situations. you got some dudes that just don't trust it because they probably did have a girl that they was okay with having male friends and turn around and she slide one on. Or you got one of them females that be like, oh yeah, this my gay boy best friend, and he'll come in that bitch and he be like, bitch, and he fucking her. Like sus. He fucking you.
All right, so you can't say everything that a man do as far as controlling is because
I don't
of
think I ever said that
toxic.
everything a man say or do is
But
controlling.
what I'm saying is control, not everything he do, but if it's certain things that women expect and certain things that men expect. But it seems like when a man expect this from you, when I say you, I'm talking about women, y'all feel like they're trying to control you. And that don't always be the case.
But that also falls in the play of women that just wasn't taught how to handle certain things.
So when you teach them, when you try to teach them,
They gotta be open to being taught. They gotta be
work.
open into learning. It's never too much work. Because at that point, just like a woman in her early mindset, we as young women in an early mindset, we see the wedding dresses. We see the happy marriages or the marriages that we acclaim to be happy. At one point, we want those things. But then the moment we get older, we'll look and we'll be like, damn, I thought it was going to be easy to get there. Damn, they look so happy. But you don't know the extent of that relationship for them to look happy. That happiness can be a fake mask of what's really going on. And now, you have to pay attention that a lot of people wear a lot of fake smiles, just like they wear a lot of fake chains.
okay, that's true. But when you come in and I say, hey, look, I want you to wash these clothes. I want you to wash these dishes. I want you to iron my clothes. This is what I expect from you.
Personally,
That's me teaching.
me personally, I've learned, like I said, I've learned from multiple relationships or dealing with multiple people of what to do and what not to do. And for me, for a long time, I didn't know what to get a man for Father's Day. If I dealt with a dude that had kids, I didn't know what to get a man just in general because I seen those things, but they wasn't like there. And what I mean by that, like my mom, she was a single mom. So, eventually she even had to teach herself like, okay, boom, if I want this man, let me show him that I really like him. Even if it was just something simple. Cologne, t-shirts, boxers, socks, fresh toothbrush, a fresh brush, a fresh pair of shoes if you can afford his shoes. Because some of y'all niggas is expensive.
No, some of y'all females is expensive.
I'm cheap.
Well, look,
I shop at Forever 21.
Do what your friend, yeah, because you smaller. You can fit those tight clothes.
I'm just
But
saying. I like Forever
everyone-
21 point blank period. I don't give a damn if I could afford that Gucci. I'm going to go spend them $225 in Forever 21 and make that shit look like Gucci.
But they say,
I'm cool with wearing the fake stuff.
she say, it's a way for you to say everything again. Don't like the way you say it. But you also got to be a patient teacher. I've been through this. It's not a good feeling when you do it and still don't feel appreciated. Okay, look, that's like me. I ain't grew up in no soft ass environment,
Right,
so I'm aggressive by nature.
right.
The way I talk is the way I talk. So if I say something, and I get this a lot,
Y'all, P.S. He is a Georgia guy.
yeah, straight out of Savannah. That's right, Fraser home. If I say something, the way it sound may not be the way it's meant, but that's the way I talk.
But that's also a female learning you.
Okay, but in the beginning, so
She got to learn
if
your
I say-
octaves in your voice. Like,
if I come in and say, hey, man, cook me something to eat,
some women,
from what your friends say, is
I'm
that
not-
the way
I'm
I
not
talk?
stunting
You
her right now.
you gonna automatically get defensive because of the way I said it.
you can't automatically get defensive because if you learn that person, you start learning body language.
Because we saying in the beginning, In the
Yeah,
beginning.
even in the beginning, you're supposed to observe that person that you dealing with. So therefore, you need to learn body language. You need to learn signs of. That's why I said for me, I can't speak for no one else. I can only speak for me, and I can speak for people that may agree with me, and it may be some people that may disagree with me. But for me, I had to learn how to. I'm very good at observing people, and why I say that is because I had to learn what a guy liked and disliked, because it may be something that I'm doing that I may think is okay, that eventually he sees something wrong with, and I don't need him to wait to snap on me and be like, hey, listen here, my nigga, you might want to tighten up. Because at that point, I'm going to feel like, well, you waited all this time to say something. You should have corrected it when you first saw it, or talked to me when you first saw it, so that way it would have never happened again. And then at that point, if it happened any other time after that, at that point, I'm doing it on purpose.
Okay. All right.
Come on now. We talk about some shit I like now. Come on.
I kind of agree, but just everything, y'all get too defensive about nothing. And then when a woman get defensive about what we see as petty shit,
It may seem as though she's getting defensive, but sometimes the email never take the time out to be like, listen, what did you go through before me? Just sometimes you have to take that time to prowl into that past. It may hurt, but you got to be there. If you know that's the person you see as your wife, you got to be there on her darkest days. You got to make sure that she doesn't have days where she black out and she's not comfortable with, talking to you. You want her to be comfortable with talking to you, because at that point, if you want her to be your friend, you want her to trust you, she got to be able to talk to you. She got to be able to communicate with you without feeling like you're going to judge her. Because a lot of guys, they be like, oh, tell me about your past niggas. And the moment we voice that, or we speak on it, a lot of guys don't do nothing but take that same hurt and throw that shit back in our face eventually.
women do that too.
It's all in built up anger, pettiness, and at that point, you trying to be the big dog in the house, but shit, some big dogs get their ass bit too.
Well, see, if everybody play their role,
Exactly.
the female play her role, the male play his role.
And I'm not saying anything is wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with that at all. But sometimes a guy has to take the time and listen, just like a woman has to take the time to listen, because way before me, you could have been hurt previously, or, further in your early years of living, maybe at a young age, maybe by your mom, your dad. Like sometimes a lot of people hurt is deeper than rap. And if you don't take the time out to actually learn that person and take into consideration what that person is telling you, then at that point, you're not trying to learn that person. You might as well just say you there to fuck. You're either there to fuck or mind fuck. Because some people will be like, oh, tell me about it. Take it in. They listen. They agree. They'll tell you, oh, he's old fuck nigga, don't worry about him. Or she'll be like, oh, she a pussy asshole for doing some shit like that. I would never do that. You could tell a person that all day. It's all in, is they actually going to listen and not do it? Or is they going to listen and actually be an asshole about it and do the same shit that I just brought
guess what?
up?
Y'all expect that because you looking for that. That's like, guess what? We gonna continue to, but it's
That
about,
falls into that one.
okay, hold on, but there's another one.
Not that one.
Hold on. See all this shit playing your little part.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. All right. Is one I
Yeah.
think we had that I didn't put on there. But guess what? This is what I'm saying. Okay. What y'all do. This is what y'all do.
Okay.
When, and I don't know why that ain't on there about the cheating. If, okay, this is what y'all do. You would tell me, this happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, look, nah, I ain't gonna do no shit like that. This nigga here, he used to be jumping in bitches' inboxes.
Mm-hmm.
He used to be texting hoes on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
He used to be sneaking off going to meet with these hoes.
Mm-hmm. I think I know what you're gonna say.
And okay, I ain't gonna do no shit like that. But guess what?
Turn around and do it.
No, not even that a man doing it, but
No, I'm saying sometimes it could be the female that said she don't dealt with all those things and turn around and do that exact same
the
shit.
exact same shit. But guess what? You will also do this. If I go out, you automatically assume I'm with another female.
At that point, there's no trust in the relationship.
If I'm in my phone, y'all ruin relationships by that. Because if I'm using my phone, then, what bitch you texting? You hear the inbox little button make a sound. Bam, who inboxing you?
That means
And
they petty as hell. That's where it falls back into toxic men or women. Like, they find a reason to fucking argue. Like, there's not that much in the world to fucking argue about. Literally.
But that's what y'all be hurt.
Literally.
And y'all bring that shit into the next relationship
It's
and
not-
get mad with a nigga and you saying I'm supposed to understand this, but that shit get tiresome.
Speak on it.
I'm telling you,
but
it
I'm
get
saying you
tiresome.
have to voice that in that relationship.
Y'all don't listen?
At that point, if she ain't listening to shit you just said, she ain't trying to listen, she ain't showing improvement in the fact that she did take in what you just said, it's best to go ahead and walk the fuck off because it's going to be like you talking to a brick wall at that point.
Okay, let me ask you this. In a relationship, lock phones or open phones?
Ooh. I'm going to say unlock phones.
Unlock.
I mean, I've had my situation, I had it to where I gave the guy my password. And it was at one point I wouldn't dare give a nigga my password to my fucking phone. I ain't give a shit if I was texting somebody or not. What you need it for? My phone ain't your phone.
See what I'm saying?
But that's why I had to learn from past relationships what not to do in the next relationship. So I was okay with giving him the code to my phone. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell on me for a minute. Hold on before you start.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell on me for a minute.
Let's get some of this information.
I was the type of female that I played it smooth like the nigga. Like, you ain't finna catch me in nothing, even if I was talking to some damn body. Them messages gonna look like they was about 2-3 years old. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe 2 weeks old, but you damn sure ain't finna catch me doing nothing.
And see, guess what?
And I tell the nigga quick, hey babe, I got an old man, so you gonna have to not write me on this shit for a couple of days. If I hit you, then we would talk. If I don't hit you, don't hit me.
Why is like a nigga though? Why you say play it like a nigga?
I play good.
That's stereotype because y'all
may
play
be stereotyping,
y'all play the
but it's
game.
true.
Y'all play the game worse than we do.
Sometimes we play the shit better than y'all.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Because y'all tend to fuck up. Y'all tend to leave open doors for shit that y'all should have closed behind y'all.
Yeah, she telling on them. Let's go. Keep on. What happened?
I'm telling on who? I'm telling on
You
me or
telling
y'all?
y'all telling on the people we in. No, come on.
But it's the truth though. Like, you may have some women that just not gonna agree to it, but it's the truth. Like, we move way quicker than y'all. Like, we always 10 steps ahead.
So y'all think.
At some point, you may start acting different and act like you ain't even acting different. Shit, I know we act funny. We ain't getting you no pussy. We ain't letting you touch nothing. We don't want you to breathe down our neck.
At that point, your ass out of there. It's over with.
We may be up out of there, but shit, we gonna be sliding to somebody that got it better.
Yeah. So you think.
Or so we think.
Because
everything ain't always green on the other side.
And guess what? When you get there and that nigga start doing
whole shit,
the same, what y'all consider whole shit, then you go to crying and get the hell on. See, that's how that shit pass on.
But
really, women cause a lot of problems in
but
relationships
listen, though,
that men get blamed
I didn't disagree. I
Do
said
you agree
I'm
with this?
telling.
Do you agree with this? Women cause a lot of problems in relationships that men get blamed for.
I'm gonna say that's like a.
Don't say 50-50.
I ain't finna say 50-50, so shut up, Chris.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
I'm gonna say about a 40. I'm gonna say about a 70-40. Saying 70% women, 40% men.
Check this out. Came home green as hell. So, okay, I just want to be in a relationship. So, I ain't did nothing. I'm sick as a dog. True story. Lady coming that bitch and complaining. I get up, go to do what she say do, and in the process of me coming back, I happen to turn down the street that I don't normally go down. And coming up this street, I pass a truck. So I'm like, damn, what the fuck? I turned around, pulled in. She with her ex. Then I met off to the side.
That hoe called red-handed.
Yeah, red-handed. Guess what? But they swear to God, y'all don't cheat, okay? Then one day, my car ran out of gas. So I take her truck, drive to get some papers out of my car, and just so happens she left the phone in the car. So normally I don't fuck with other people's phone. But something just like, man, pick that phone up. I pick the phone up, open it. You making plans to meet with your ex. So when all that shit flipped around,
She's limping on her pimping. What the hell wrong with baby?
but a lot of time, I'm gonna tell you
She's still
something.
slipping on her pimping.
A lot of
You ain't supposed to
time,
get caught up.
yeah,
Nah.
we do the same shit y'all do.
She like a damn yo-yo.
Y'all will do some shit.
You can walk
and
the dog. You can wind
Yeah,
it
what?
back up.
A nigga act like they don't see it, but we really see that shit.
Oh, we know y'all gonna notice it.
We really see that shit.
But see, that's what I'm saying though. You got some women that want you to notice that shit.
No, you don't. Because if that's
I
the case,
said
just
some,
leave.
Chris. I didn't say
if,
all,
if
Chris.
that's the case, they need to just leave.
I said something. Okay. We gonna slow wind this thing. I had to one day take accountability
So
for
my
the,
dog green, now you season. Go ahead.
I had to take accountability for the fact that I was toxic.
Still
And-
are. Go ahead.
I'll get you off there. I had to take accountability that I was once toxic.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is I would tell a guy, I told the guy, not going to say I would tell a guy, I told the guy that I was dating. We were dating for like 3 years. And I think in our second year, I told him to his face that if he didn't tighten up and do the things that I've asked of him, which I had been asking for like a year, you know, I'm very calm until you kind of show me why I shouldn't be calm. If he didn't tighten up, I was going to fuck with other people. Told him that to his face and laid down and went back to sleep with my thumb in my mouth and a teddy bear. And I was like, damn, did I really just do that?
You ain't want to be with him no more.
It wasn't that I didn't want to be with him. I got tired of having to talk to him as though as I was his second mother. I loved him. I loved him dearly. I just wanted him to grow up. But he wasn't ready to grow up. And even though I still stayed for another year because I had hope in him. I had hope that, you know.
Do it take that long?
It doesn't take that long. Because eventually it's either going to happen or it's not going to happen. But it was for me that I had hope in him. I would have that hope in anybody I'm dealing with, especially if I really like you. You make me happy. You hitting all the right angles.
It can't, but still, it
You
got to
make
be.
me
It's a
glow.
problem though if it get to that point.
It turned into a problem because at that point, I was the one that was only working, taking care of the bills,
See what I'm saying?
cooking dinner. But I'm saying I was doing all these things, but at the same time, he never had to take responsibility a day in his life because everything he had was given to him. He had that mom that didn't mind cooking for him, that didn't mind washing his clothes, that didn't mind straightening his bed. Me personally, I'm going to tell you to your damn face, excuse me, sir, you're grown as fuck. Drop your nuts. Get your shit together.
Hey, y'all know a lot of this shit when y'all go into these relationships. Y'all know a
that's
lot
why
of this
I said
shit.
I had to learn that I was toxic.
Okay.
And I was okay with being toxic for a little while till my toxic turned into toxic sauce. And I started dripping.
When you say we gonna go off the wheel, we just gonna answer questions on this wheel. So I'm gonna run that into this. Is there any where is that? Is there ever a circumstance where it's okay for a man to hit a woman? I'm going back because you keep saying you toxic. You like to fight. Is there
Me
ever a
personally,
circumstance?
I like to play fight. But I have been in situations where it has turned physical, and at that point, now don't get me wrong. I'm not an arguing type of person. I don't like to argue. So me personally, I'm very humble to where I can hold a conversation.
You don't like to argue?
I don't like to argue.
No, you don't scrape me at that. Go ahead. Some things I be saying in my mind, but the
I'm gonna
shit
kick
just
his
come out
ass
my
off
mouth,
air.
man. Go ahead.
I mean, like, I like to have, like, petty arguments, like, babe, come on now. You ain't have to leave your boxes in the middle of the floor.
So you don't like to go back and
But my
forth?
thing is, if I could turn that argument into, me personally, I like to have a lot of fun. I'm very playful.
Okay.
So if I could turn that argument into, it may be serious at one point, but then I want to be able to make you laugh at the end because I don't want to go to bed mad at you. I used to be too comfortable going to bed mad. But if you go to bed mad, then you didn't solve anything. You didn't fix your relationship. You at that point, you just holding on to shit. So when you get in another argument, you could throw the same shit from the last conversation into the new conversation. So for me now, I like to start petty arguments just so I can either have makeup sex, I can get my hair rubbed, my feet rubbed, my back rubbed, my ass cheeks rubbed. Something got to get rubbed, damn it, before you go to bed.
But that's arguments. But is there any circumstance?
Is it okay for a man to ever hit a woman?
I ain't say is it okay. I say is it ever a circumstance where it's okay for a man to hit a woman? And you got people saying, hell no, not ever.
Because I feel like, okay.
Petty arguments make big fights.
Like I said, only because I've been there. I had a situation to where I was growing in this relationship. And I think this is why now I don't like to argue as much. Now, don't get me wrong. I can argue ass down. Now, you ain't going to win shit. Because I'm going to get loud with it.
I believe.
But.
You believe that? Okay.
Shut your ass
up.
It got to a point to where at one point I was elevating more than he. And he didn't like the fact that I was elevating more than he, but I didn't want to elevate without him. He just didn't elevate himself. It was always times where I'd be like, hey, okay, if you're doing this at your job, see if they got a higher position. Just like you're pushing me, I want to push you. So at that point, it ain't shit that we doing that we don't, if we want to go take a trip, we could do that. Because we both don't took the time to elevate.
Okay.
But he didn't want to elevate, you know. So at that point, I felt like bro was starting to throw a little hate my way. Every day I'm walking in the house. He was vegan. I took the initiative to learn how to cook damn vegan food. Even started liking the shit a little bit. That's a little weird because I ain't finna just eat no damn beans and rice all day. But I took initiative to learn him. So the more I was elevating, like I said, bro started throwing a little hate my way. It got to a point to where he no longer liked my happiness. Because at that point, I no longer needed to lean on him for anything. I had provided my own car. I was able to provide my own shopping habits, my own hair and nail habits. I was able to provide for myself and also be able to get him things. And on top of that, he was just like, oh, you're doing this and you're not helping pay the bills. If we had already established that you was going to cover the bills, which is something you've been doing, don't wait till I don't elevate it to be like, oh, now I need to help cover the bills.
He was wrong for that?
If we already established this.
There's no, so he wrong for that?
I'm not saying, to me, I feel like he was.
Oh, no, that's a discussion.
Okay, we're going to get back to that.
Yeah, make sure we get back to that. I want to hear about this incident first.
It got to a point to where every day, no matter what I tried to do, no matter what I tried to fix, or no matter how I tried to do it, like I got into the point of like, okay, we're going to spice things up. Like I said, I'm very playful. I want to have Nerf gun wars to where whoever lose, shit, you cook dinner. Okay. I want to have water balloon fight. I want to have pillow fights. I want to be able to laugh in my relationship. I don't want to go to bed looking like a damn Angry Bird. And then when I get in my 50s and my 60s, I ain't the fine, sexy grandma because I don't sit here and look like a damn Angry Bird in every relationship. So at some point, it started to be where I can literally walk in the door from a third job and bro would like literally start an argument out the blue. And at one point, it was like, it was becoming exhausting because when I go to work and they could see that on my face, people like, you okay? That's embarrassing.
Okay.
So it got to a point to where I had it up to like here with that arguing. Like I wasn't there no more. Mm-hmm. Like I just wasn't finna do it. So the moment I knew like we could have a simple conversation, he's gonna turn it into an argument. And he's one of them people that can have a conversation and go off the wall with the shit. So we could be talking about, excuse me, who child? Shut up. We could be talking about something important amongst our relationship, and then it'll turn into we talking about fucking politics. Like, how the fuck we go from our relationship to politics?
What's wrong with that? Broad subjects.
No, it's not gonna be no damn broad subject. When we talking about something that should be fixing us, we shouldn't be off topic.
Yeah, we could use
So
Obama and Michelle as.
I mean, that's different because they showed the.
But then that spiraled into his politics
a family
and what he did,
though.
and
But they showed a family.
But that's how I get there. I'm just showing you how I get there.
Shut up, Chris. You
Okay,
just
'cause
trying
the man
to
can't
fix
defend
the
himself,
shit.
so I'm
I
gonna-
don't give a shit.
Now let's tell about what he got on your ass.
It got to a point.
What you did to make him get on your ass.
It got to a point to where, like I said, I wasn't for the arguing.
Okay.
I hated it. I was getting a headache. And then when it got to a point to where it started happening in front of my baby, it was like, yo, bro, like, all right, it's a wrap. Like, we ain't finna keep doing this. Like, literally every day we're fucking arguing about something, anything, really. So it was like, at that point, like I said, for the longest, he had the code to my phone. You could have went through my phone anytime to find something. Don't wait till I'm tired and sleep and talking to Jesus and the angels and stuff to want to go through my phone.
Because that's when he might feel like it's in there.
Oh, okay, well, shit, no, it wasn't nothing in there. But
Right
you still went,
when you go to talking to Jesus,
you went to look
you
for
ain't had
shit
time.
that was like
But
3,
listen,
4 years old and like, oh, you still talking
and
to
get
bro?
what?
Like,
When a nigga
okay,
tell
3,
y'all
4
that,
years
y'all
ago,
don't believe it.
3, 4 years ago, you know,
Why would
we
you
wasn't in a relationship.
Why would you keep messages for 3, 4 years ago? But that's
Me
another.
personally, I ain't
That's
finna-
another story.
I got
Hold
a
on.
hell of a lot of messages on
Let's-
Facebook. You
let's-
can't delete all them bitches at one time.
Okay,
I
let-
wish we could.
Yes, you could. All you got to do is swipe over and hit that trash can. But guess what? We digress. We're going to come back to that.
I'm gonna slap Chris.
I
ass.
want to hear what
When
you
it got
did
to
to,
the point-
this man that make him get on your ass, so I can tell you if he was right or wrong.
Okay.
Because I believe it's a situation where a nigga can put their hands, got every right to put their hands on one of y'all.
Okay, so to sum all this up, it got to a point to where I was no longer arguing.
Okay, you
I
want
was
to fight.
I wanted to fight because I felt like at that point you're not only disrespecting me, but you're disrespecting my little one, and I
Okay.
don't want her to grow up thinking it's okay for a man to yell at her. If he can't just have a conversation and he yell, eventually, yes, them yellings turn violent because if a nigga raise his hand, eventually he gonna swing that bitch. So at that point, I'm like, listen, bro, we finna cut this real short. Like, yeah. And so it got to a point to when I would tell him, like, listen, I don't want to discuss this today. I want to leave this alone today. I'm not feeling it today. And he'll still find some type of reason. Like, my thing is, if a woman is mad, please don't reach for her. Don't grab her.
See, there go excuses.
But
Go
I'm
ahead.
just saying,
Might be
don't-
trying to calm you down.
It's a way you can grab a person. If you roughly grab a person, you ain't trying to calm shit down. At that point, you want to get your ass popped.
See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
If you gently touch her, like, babe, it's okay.
But if we both in a heated conversation,
But
we
still,
both
it's
upset.
the way you touch a
Why would I
person.
touch you gently? I'm just as mad as you will.
Now you got some weird motherfuckers, and I'm one of them. We could be arguing and take my ass up against the wall, and then hey, we
See?
going from there.
See what I'm saying?
But I'm toxic.
What you did? You toxic. What you did? I'm trying to see that you deserve what happened.
I started popping the shit out of him.
When you say pop, this
Like I'm literally no.
That's a pop. What's
then
a pop?
I'm pitting my chucks up, and I'm deucing his
So you
ass,
had your fist balled up
and I'm rocking shit.
and you swinging hard.
I'm swinging as hard as I can
Where did you hit him at?
in the mouth.
So you balled your fist up in a fit of anger and hit this man in the mouth.
Yeah, and busted his lip a few times.
And you bust his lip. So, is he wrong for hitting you back?
He choked me.
Is he wrong for choking you?
I thought it was funny.
You thought it was funny. But another woman, is he wrong for choking you when you hit him in his mouth?
I mean, no, not at all. Because at that point, I had no kick him in the dick. At that point,
See what I'm saying? So there are. So I'm asking you again, because these women talking about best talking about keep your hands to yourself. No, there's never. Your bestie talking about hell no.
He was the
all
devil.
This. Yeah, he was the devil and all this. But you balled your fist
Ross
up.
Tafari. Not all petty arguments make big fights, honey.
So is he wrong for hitting you back?
No, at that point, I felt something was coming. Shit, he was either gonna hit my ass or knock me clean off my shit. So I took the choking.
So there are circumstances.
But at one point, like I said, I'm a very playful person, so I can't.
You wasn't playing though.
At that point, he wasn't playing, but I make shit very playful. I don't give a fuck how mad you are.
When you balled your fist up
When
and
I
hit that
hit
man
his
in his mouth,
I-
you was
like-
not playing.
I wasn't playing at that point.
Okay.
But then when I seen that at that point, he finally grew some balls to like
You
get
liked
up
it.
there. I liked it
That's
that.
that talk. See what I'm saying?
I liked it that.
Y'all
Like,
just
when he
y'all want a
choked-
nigga to just beat your ass.
When Buddy choked me, I was like, "Whoo, boy, do it a little harder, boy. If you want to take it there, boy, do it a little harder."
that nigga Rastafari said bop bop bop.
Boop,
Hey,
boop, boop.
guess what? So in all circumstances where men are justified in hitting women.
Not all.
Not all, but there are circumstances
There are circumstances.
where men justified it.
I'm not saying that it's ever okay for a man to hit a woman. I hope you Negroes don't take that to heart.
It is never okay for a woman to hit a man,
It's not.
especially when she
Because
knows she
you
can't
gotta,
beat him.
and that's the thing. Sometimes you gotta take what you dish out. If
Okay.
you around here knocking the shit out that man, and that man be like, "All right, bro, I don't hit females. I got sisters.
And see-
I got a mama." Eventually, he's gonna get
But-
fed
but
up.
guess what?
And slap the shit out of you.
See, this is shit that get me. Your best to say, cause y'all have way more strength than a woman. Y'all could kill a woman with one blow, and it's too late to say accidents or you was just mad. Okay, listen. It's niggas that got more strength than other niggas. That don't. It's women that got more strength than some men.
Shit, I just seen a video where the lady had more strength than the damn Batman. She
That-
snatched the whole damn door off the hinges.
Okay, and this lady done burnt this man's car, put this gas in there. You know, if he would have walked out there and caught her doing that, you think he would have been wrong if she tried to run and he clipped her ass up and hit her in the back of the head?
I'm saying, they that crazy bitch out there again.
See what I'm saying?
Point blank period.
It's circumstances like another person experience. Driving down the highway. 10. In the car. Arm on the armrest. Her arm on the armrest. I did like this. Squirrel me. Hit me in the nose, bust my nose while I'm riding on 10. Did she deserve to get drugged?
You drug her where, Chris?
I ain't drug her, but did she deserve to get drugged?
I mean,
You hit a man driving down the expressway
At that point, all you gotta
70
do
miles an hour
All you gotta do is scare her
and
ass.
bust his nose.
All you gotta do is scare
No,
her
it's some
ass.
circumstances where I feel like if
Chris,
you
you're not gonna make me say hitting a woman is okay
yeah, you just said it.
at some point.
No.
Chris, you trying to go to jail.
If you hit, why I got to go to jail if you hit me?
Y'all, I'm looking into the camera. I do not condone this bullshit coming out of Chris' mouth.
Is a man a pussy if he call the police on you?
Hell no, shit.
If
He
you
doing
hit-
what a woman gonna do.
If you hit me
He doing what a woman
and I
gonna
call
do.
the police and put you in jail,
It's still domestic
am I
violence.
is that some
It's
pussy
still
shit?
it's still domestic violence.
Is that some pussy shit though?
It ain't pussy at all. It's still domestic violence.
Come on, man.
I'm agreeing. Ain't I'm agreeing.
I
with
know,
this
I'm just
nigga.
saying, I'm
I'ma
just
bump
saying.
him with this damn
I'm
microphone.
just telling you, like, listen. You hit a nigga.
Let me drink my
You hit a
mimosa.
nigga the wrong way. If you ball up your fist, man, woman, or child, and hit a nigga the wrong way, and that nigga box you back in your shit, do not be surprised. Do not act like you done motherfucking caught the Holy Ghost and all that old shit, and do not run and dial 911 to say a nigga hit you when you hit him.
My base said it first. Self-defense is different from abuse.
Okay.
So technically, you would have been self-defending yourself.
Right, but I still would have been hitting a woman.
It may have looked at that way, but the judge is definitely going to ask, did you hit them first? He definitely going to ask the woman that, and if she say yes, her ass is going down because at that point, it's still domestic violence.
If a man slapped me, am I justified by punching him in the face?
Yeah.
If a woman slapped me, am I justified by punching her in her face?
Don't punch it, just slap the shit out.
I'm asking you, what's the difference?
Neither
and I
one
don't
is
wanna hear,
But
'cause
that's
y'all
what my base said. Neither one is between self-defense and abuse.
See, listen.
Abuse is when you just whipping a bitch ass
Now,
just because.
Look at your bestie.
She said
Yeah.
that he was still wrong for putting his hands on
She say your ass should be grown enough to walk away before it get to that. Listen, we all know y'all women don't let niggas walk away. You arguing with them. Hey, listen. Man, I don't want to hear that shit. I'm finna go. Run behind a nigga, scratching him, hitting him in the back of the head, throwing shit at him. And then when a nigga turn around and choke slam your ass like the Undertaker,
I think maybe
they dead ass wrong.
But okay, so I'm gonna stop you there. Maybe because I don't do that, I think some dudes be like, "What the fuck?"
But you know some women that do it.
I know a lot of women that do that. They do
And-
all that crying shit. I call that crybaby shit. Me personally, if a nigga get up and walk out and be like, "Bro, I ain't with this shit no more," you need me help? You need help with me dropping your shit off? You need me to take you to the next bitch house? Do you need me to take you back to your mom's house? Where do you need to go? I would gladly take you there. I don't even need no fucking gas money. I would gladly take you there. You need a plate of food?
Here she come with, that's a grown man you punch. Talking about the woman. Listen, there's no difference.
I'm just saying.
If you hit a man, expect to be hit back.
Exactly.
So if you don't want to be hit back,
Don't fucking put your hands on him.
don't put your hands on a man. If a nigga, what I call abuse, when you got niggas that just hit women for no reason, you talking back, bam, just slap shit out you. You got niggas like to choke female and do shit like that. Okay, that's abuse. But you got,
because I'm in that bitch laughing.
you got
I'm a
women
giggle box.
that like to put their hands on a nigga, and then as soon as the nigga hit their ass back, they holler bloody murder. That man is not wrong if you hit him, scratch him, try to stab him if he beat your ass. Now it's a scream. Don't go to the scream. I ain't gonna choke slam and then kick y'all in your head and your ass and shit like I would do a nigga. But you gonna wear that ass whooping. I'm sorry.
Can we wear that? Can we like handle that a different way?
You gonna wear that ass whooping. Keep your hands to yourself.
Can we handle it a different way though?
Burn my shit up, you gonna get your ass whooped.
I mean, I guess I don't been there, done that. I don't have shit burnt. I don't have clothes bleached. All
See,
by a nigga.
Listen, a nigga shouldn't have to go to the extreme.
If the
like,
penis good, I'm coming back. It's
she talking
something
about did
toxic about
did you establish? No, we ain't established that. We all know when you mad, you do shit and say shit that you ain't got no business doing. I'm not finna sit here and
Then
try
you be
to
quick to say, "Oh, I ain't mean it. I ain't mean it. I mean
No.
it." You can't fix what the fuck you don't put in the universe.
But I ain't finna sit here and reason with you either. Hey, we argue. You calling me a fuck nigga. I'm calling you a bitch. I'm like, man, fuck you. I'm finna go. I'm not finna sit there and be like, listen, I see you upset, so I'm just gonna walk off and calm down. No, that ain't how real life go. Nigga like, man, fuck you, bitch. And going out the door. And then with the first thing, y'all wanna run behind a nigga, scratch a nigga car when he trying to pull out, throw something, bust a nigga window.
I personally still don't do all that. I don't do that. I'm sorry. I feel like that's a whole lot of energy and breath I ain't gotta be wasting. And I'd be damned if I sit here and be like, all right.
You talking about burn a nigga with grits. Listen,
See, she got issues.
she really got some issues, but she ain't met the right one. Listen, I'm this type of nigga like this. I don't like to argue because when I say something out my mouth, I mean that shit. So I try not to say things because I have every intention on fulfilling whatever I tell you.
Okay, so Chris, what's the meanest thing you ever said to a woman?
Ooh. They go by what they say to me.
I asked you a question.
I mean,
Chris.
I don't know. It depends on the situation. Far as what?
What's the meanest thing you
I
ever
can't tell
said
you.
to
I don't say some nasty shit.
Like what, Chris?
I don't know. It depends on what you. I mean,
All right, so we just gonna have a little small improv here. You ready?
Okay.
Fuck you. You ain't a no good ass, nothing ass nigga. Going back to your mama pussy ass shit. Fuck you, fuck her, fuck the kids.
I'm gonna call you another sorry ass bitch. Fuck you, fuck your kids, and all that same shit too.
It's Chris.
I'm gonna say what you say. I'm gonna say exactly what you say. Whatever. I'm a
So whatever words I dish out to you, you dishing it back.
right. But guess what? I ain't gonna say a professional debate, but I did this. I took like prison prepared me for argument. I'm good at that. I got a nasty ass mouth, and I done argue with 10 niggas at one time and shut their ass up. So the more you come at me, the more I'm gonna go back, and the more vulgar you get, the more vulgar I'm gonna get.
So do you
I can
hold
say
all
some-
that aggression in them shoulders?
I'm just a big,
Hit him with the shoulder.
I'm just a big nigga. I can't help
Hit him
it.
with the shoulder.
I've been like this all my life.
Hit him with the shoulder.
Hey, remember this, and I know who this nigga watching. If you not watching now and you watching later, let me say this. Do you know I had a nigga from last week? This my cousin, Blood. Get what this nigga told me.
What?
I saw your show, man. Good show, man. But you need to lose some weight.
Oh, is he a little nigga?
This nigga bigger than me.
Well, go buy him
He
a
must
waist
think
trainer.
I'm a fat nigga or something,
Go
man.
buy him
Bro,
a
I'm just a
waist
big nigga, man.
Go buy him a waist trainer.
But
And then
listen,
at that point, you don't got back.
he's a family, so I gave him a.
You don't give nobody no pass, Chris.
I gave this nigga a pass because I really
Chris,
wanted
I'm
to say
putting my
some
foot
shit.
down right now today. You don't give nobody no damn
I want to
pass.
hurt this nigga feelings, but
You should have.
he family.
You scared.
Nigga don't never text me talking about I need to lose no motherfucking weight, man. Next time you gonna get it. I'm talking about every bit of it. All right, but anyway, this is what I'm saying. I got a problem with this too. When you get mad, you shouldn't argue because you say shit out your mouth that you
gonna
shouldn't
regret.
say. You can't take it back. They say words don't hurt, words do hurt. And once you say that shit out your mouth,
I think we all don't say that green ass saying sticks and stones may break my bones,
me
but
tell you what-
words will never hurt me.
let me tell you what motherfucker told me.
Bitch, a word would hurt and slice and dice your ass.
I know I'm gonna hear about this later. I was in a relationship, right? Come home, get a motherfucker a card.
Oh, you was sweet.
And guess what? That what that motherfucker say. We got into an argument. Called me a sweet ass Georgia nigga. You ain't gonna do nothing but go get another bitch all your money. So get what? That shit ain't things work itself out. So get what? Hey, where the card at? Shit in my pocket. You ain't gonna let me get the card? No. Man, I'm a sweet ass Georgia nigga. Ain't nothing. So y'all watch what y'all say out your mouth.
Chris,
You can't take that shit back.
you was sweet.
Okay. Oh. So the recap, women, there are circumstances where if you put your hand on a man, regardless of what they saying, nigga can't get mad at you all justified for putting your foot in their ass. That's just the way I feel. If you punch me in my shit, box me in my mouth, kick me in my ass, try to cut me, anything, don't look for sympathy. Don't look for no sympathy. You gonna get hit. And I don't have no control over how hard I hit you. So keep your hands to yourself. Mm-hmm. Okay. Somebody was giving out money. Yeah, I'll spend a little bit. Big sweet nigga, I'll spend a little bit. And yes, words do leave scars. Because you say that shit, you can't take it back. And I'm going to go just as hard as you go. When you say some fuck shit, believe, hey, I'm going to expose something else. Listen. Female out fucking with, she trying to show off in front of a nigga. We arguing about some petty ass shit. She say this, she say that. So, get what she say. Talking about this her shit, this. Oh, nigga. You know y'all favorite word. Nigga, that's why your dick love. Get what I say. Ain't my dick love, your pussy big.
I'm going to just wait to watch this podcast later and wait for the backlash.
Ooh, she got mad about that one, boy.
I'm going to definitely wait for the backlash.
You big pussy.
I'm going to wait for the backlash.
Okay. So anyway, let's spin the wheel. We got, how much time we got?
30 minutes.
This nigga got the whole thing blocked.
We have 30 minutes.
Oh, 9:34. All right. So we don't sponsor time. Let's spin the wheel, man. Get us another good topic in. Yeah, you go with hitting these blanks.
Shut your ass up. That's what a lot of men y'all shoot. Blanks.
We ain't shooting no blanks. Hey, get what? We gonna move. That wasn't on there.
That wasn't on there either.
Let's discuss that.
And we not. Petty is what petty does, okay? Can I get
Okay,
some chips?
there you go right there.
Petty ass want some chips.
Is the truth
Better than a lie.
always better than a lie?
Yeah, because eventually your ass going to have some of the damn lies, and then if you come back to that same question again, eventually you're going to forget one of them lies, and then eventually your ass is going to tell the truth. You get 4 lies out of me, and then eventually the 5th one is the truth.
So, is the truth always?
It's not. I'm not gonna say it's always better because some people don't know how to tell the truth.
Always better than a lie.
You didn't have to underline that shit, Chris.
Because that's what I'm stressing.
Ain't like you made it big enough anyway.
Is the truth always better than a lie? You want nigga be truthful with you all the time?
And y'all still don't. Just
I'm
like
asking
us
you,
as females don't.
I'm asking you, is the truth? I already know. Lie to me. You can lie. Just don't let me catch you in the lie.
So if I lie and say your penis is good,
You gonna tell. We gonna be able to tell. You try.
not
The shit-
necessarily because I could keep the same energy that I opposed when we first had sex and I thought it was good.
No, you can't.
All right,
No, you can't.
all right.
That shit eventually gonna wear thin.
And I'm a
a
genie.
This what y'all don't realize about me.
I dream a genie.
Or I'm gonna say me.
Yeah, you.
I pay attention to a lot of shit. Even when this how my mind work. You might say some shit, right? Or do some shit. I'm the type of nigga a week later, I'll be sitting there and I'll be like, man, I know this motherfucker ain't said. You just try me like that. Oh man. That shit register and come back. So I know the shit that the average person probably don't notice. I'm the type of nigga come home and I put the groceries up. I turn all the cans the same way.
Me too.
So if I come home and I come in there and this motherfucking can turned this way,
Then you already know something up.
I know you been in there. What they damn you? Why you? No, I just damn you been in here. What you would messing with? You gonna cook some beans?
I mean, but I do that as well. When it
Okay.
comes to my whole household, like I clean my own shit. So if if I ever had an emergency and my mom had to go there, like I could tell her exactly where it is step by step. But if I got company over, I'm gonna place stuff a certain way. The moment I see that it's turned or it's in a space or it's like my best friend didn't even tell you, I have a slight OCD fucking problem. Because if I
I do
see
too.
anything out of fucking place, like it's gonna bug me. If I see the rug don't be moved 2 inches from the left to the right, I'm slapping everything in the house down because at that point you're touching shit and you're being sloppy footed. But I'm not gonna say it's a problem. Like I feel like it's best to live your life that way.
So you really can't lie because a person gonna notice the lie or the difference in it.
Unless the
So-
person is real like pathetic and they have mastered the fucking art of lying and then lying to make it seem like they're telling the truth.
You don't always want to know the truth though.
You don't.
So
Because
it's not
that's just,
always good to tell the
so
truth.
since you said that, that's just like saying don't go looking for shit and then get mad when you find it.
Right. No, you're right. So your phone is your phone.
Exactly.
Whatever you
Doing in your
doing
phone.
in your phone,
Eventually it'll come to the light.
I don't care. You can say that, but I'm not going to go pick your phone up and flip through your phone looking for shit.
But eventually, that's why I
So
said
is you doing something?
Women,
Tell me no.
Women and men tend to get sloppy because at one point it was a time where they was like checking behind themselves, making sure they clean up right behind themselves, making sure there was no traces left right behind themselves. But then, when you get too comfortable in a situation, you tend to start fucking up. Because at that point, you feel like, well, shit, I don't master this. Ain't nothing that he can say or do at this point that it's going to get me caught up. But it's always a small piece of evidence that be left behind that'll lead to everything that you don't ever did. And then that's where the question to come in. Are you going to tell the truth? Or are you going to fucking lie? Because eventually you ask me one question. You could ask a person one question in 15 different ways.
I ain't gonna sit there and answer that shit that many times.
But I'm saying, you could be talking. They'll say the same thing that they first asked you, but bring it up a different type of way. And if you a person
You gotta
that like,
remember a lie.
if you a person that like to ramble, eventually
You gonna tell on yourself.
you gonna tell on yourself because you ain't finna sit here and remember and be like, damn, I just said that.
But guess
You
what?
know what? Fuck you because I see what you're doing.
You with a nigga, right?
You're trying to trick me and shit.
You with a
See
nigga.
what you're doing.
You get your old NFL nigga.
Child.
I'm just saying.
I don't want one of those. Those are whores.
I'm using this as an example.
Yes, it's shots fired at the NFL because y'all won't hire me.
You get you an NFL nigga, right? This nigga got a contract. Nigga making $30 million a year.
Mm-hmm.
So you old quarterback. He big house. Buy you everything you want. Everything you want.
That's nice.
But he got strange habits. Nigga leave out, come back late, get up, leave when he want to. He don't answer the phone certain time, whatever. And you living comfortable. He ain't abusive.
I'm gonna
Don't mind spending money. Hold on.
I'm gonna let you finish.
He asked you, I mean, you come in and you be like, you cheating on me? Do you really want this nigga to tell you the truth?
Personally, he ain't gonna answer that. Unless
I'm asking you, do you want him to answer it? If he is cheating,
I'm
do you
gonna
want
get
him
to
tell you?
it. At one point, he's not gonna answer it right away. Eventually, it's gonna be obvious, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because soon as you started this conversation, you said he gets you everything you want. So therefore, right then and there, anything you want, you're bought. It ain't nothing that he can't give you that ain't gonna hush you. And that's what a lot of women deal with. They be like, nah, I done been with him too damn long to be giving up on him. He could be the doggest nigga out there done brought her back 20 different STDs, and she still gonna love his dirty ass drawers.
But do you want this nigga to tell you the truth?
Eventually, the shit gonna show for
Do
itself.
you want that nigga to tell you the truth
Don't
when
tell
you
me.
ask him?
I don't want you to tell me the truth. All right, I'm gonna shut you up. I don't want you to tell me the truth.
Okay.
I don't want you to tell me the truth. You know why? Because I know if we go to an event or we go on an outing and you fucking with somebody, the way these thirsty bitches is for an NFL person.
He might be good. Okay, a regular person. You messing with Joe Blow.
Why Joe Blow?
Cause
Blow give good jokes.
We gonna break it down. he do everything you want. This
Okay.
nigga get up, go to work. He pay all the bills. He good to you, but once or twice a week,
He gone for a good couple of hours.
this nigga ain't coming in till 3-4 in the morning.
If you know your nigga, you don't know what your nigga got going
But get
on.
what? The nigga tell you, hey man, I'm at the script club hanging with my friends. I just like to go to the script. Hold on, go to the script club. One of your homegirls working the script club.
And she said she don't see him?
He in the back room
Okay, shit.
for an hour.
You at a strip club.
Okay, he not at the script club.
Okay.
He come home.
Okay.
You want to know where he was at?
He could have been at the gym.
I'm asking you, do you want to know where he was at, and do you want to tell you the truth?
It got to be logical. Like, you got to make your relationship make sense. If you don't,
This nigga disappear twice a week
you can disappear how you fucking
for
want
4-5 hours. This some new shit.
He could be a mama's boy.
See, you trying to make excuses on why you don't want to know the truth. So
You could
it's
tell
not
me
always
the
good
truth.
to tell
But
the
I'm
truth.
saying,
Do you
could
want to know?
Yeah, you could tell me the truth.
You
if
wanna
our
know?
relationship is on a good, solid standpoint, and you cool with saying, "Well, babe, I've been going here, hanging
no,
out
you asked
here."
for it.
Yeah, I'm asking for it. So whatever. If I'm walking myself into the saying, okay, if you at that point you just said it. If you walk into a situation to where you're literally questioning, should I even ask him? You're asking for the truth. Don't get mad when you get the
He
truth.
got the purse. He can afford to have a concubine. So what y'all saying is, as long as a nigga got money, it's all right for him to cheat.
Say that again.
I'm going by what Bessie don't say. Is it if a nigga got money and he give you everything you want, take care of you, house, car, money, is it all right for him to cheat? Ooh, that take it too long. That's taking too long.
I'm not gonna necessarily say.
She dropped
bag.
9 quarters and all.
I'm not.
Damn, she's snitching and all, man. Stop
Okay.
the people relationship.
So me necessarily.
It's taking too long.
Okay, only
It's all right
because.
because you took it too
Only
long.
because. If that's the type of thing you're into.
No, you're not into it. He just doing it when he take care of you.
If he just doing it just for the hell of it.
No, what I'm saying is that you meet this man. He got a good job. Y'all talk. Y'all get together. At some point in y'all relationship,
He just automatically starts.
his habits change.
then it's something
But
I'm
he
not doing.
still taking, it don't matter. He still taking care of you. See, we ain't trying to figure out why. He still taking care of you. He still paying your bills. He work. He make sure you got everything you want.
At that point, you got to decide: do you want to be the woman that's just okay with it, or do you want to be the woman that voices your fucking opinion and say something about it?
Okay. So what is it all right if he tell you, you ask him, are you cheating? And he tell you, yeah.
Shit, at
'Cause
that
you
point,
asked for the
sis,
truth.
you asked for it.
Okay, so what you gonna do?
You either deal with it.
I'm asking what you gonna do.
Oh, me? Shit, alright, cool. Is she pretty?
Ain't no own everything because y'all ain't married.
I'm gonna be like, is she pretty? Can I see what she about?
So it's all right for a nigga with some money that take care of you to cheat. All right, fellas, y'all got y'all answer.
Fellas, don't get the shit slapped out of you dealing with me. I mean,
Hey,
like I
she
said,
talking about that don't work
if she
for-
pretty and I feel like, okay, I'm going to put it like this. I don't have situations where I tell a dude to go get a third party. Because, shit, I might be tired in the middle of sex and be wanting her to tap in.
But y'all also had where y'all let a broke nigga cheat on you and you ain't give a fuck. So
Man, that's a
what's
broke
the
nigga.
difference?
Shit, at that
Okay,
point.
but y'all ain't went nowhere. So what I'm saying about if I got some money, I'm taking care of the household and you, I should be allowed to go have me a little side thing going on. From what you saying.
My side piece.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there.
I left home.
Bessie say if he say yeah, she gonna say he can stop sneaking. So
Y'all
it's
should
okay
definitely
with
play
nigga
that.
it's okay with niggas with money to cheat. Okay.
Sound man, after we done with this production, please play side piece for Chris. I left
Hey, guess what?
home
I don't care what kind of money you got. If
to be with my side.
you cheating on me, hey, it's gonna be ugly. Okay. Trump 2020.
Oh shit, I'm not talking about that man.
Man, Trump 2020.
Hey, that baby daddy ain't giving my money.
Listen,
I'm still behind on child support.
Trump 2020. 12 minutes. Trump 2020, 12 minutes.
Chris gonna talk about his damn self.
Trump
I'm
2020.
gonna enjoy my mimosa.
Are you voting?
Oh, I'm gonna definitely vote.
Okay. Listen,
My vote definitely matter.
your vote matters, and you plan on voting.
I do.
Who you plan on voting for?
I don't know, but it
You
ain't
two-
gonna be him.
You got 3 candidates.
Okay, break him down.
You got Donald Trump.
Ain't happening. Keep going. Shut up, because I already know what you're finna say.
You got Joe Biden,
I like Joe. He old and fragile.
and you got Kanye West.
Fuck that nigga. He ain't. Ooh, child.
Ah.
Kanye West, I like your Oh, okay then. He the new baby daddy. He the upgraded baby daddy.
So you gonna vote for Joe Biden.
I mean, only because if he makes Obama his vice president.
He don't make Obama his vice president.
What?
So you vote for Joe Biden.
Say that one more time. He ain't doing what?
He ain't say nothing about no Obama, nothing about Michelle, none of that.
Oh, then Joe Biden could be up out of there and into a nursing home.
So you not gonna vote?
I'ma still vote.
You got 3 choices. You gonna
At
vote?
that point,
you
all
gonna
right,
vote for
Trump, we're
Trump?
gonna try it again.
Okay. That's all I'm saying.
Shut up, Chris.
That's all I'm saying. Listen. Damn.
He's a Trump supporter.
Who?
Let's make America great again.
Get what? Where my hat at? See my hat back there? You see my hat? Oh, sound man, can I please get my hat?
No, you better
Can we
not
close? Can we close? Can we
You
close?
gonna move?
Can we close out the
You
show?
gonna move?
Can we close out the show with my hat on?
You aggravating.
Can we close out the show?
We
I
ain't
want
going on
I
another
want to
date.
trade my Atlanta Hawks hat out
We ain't going on another date.
for my Oh, y'all went on a date?
McDonald's.
So this is how we gonna do this.
Hey, why your hats match my clothes today? We was feeling each other.
We gonna make America great again. Okay. Betsy, I'm not voting. I'm a felon, and down here in Florida, they still trying to withhold felons' votes. But I'm encouraging every black American to either vote for Donald Trump or don't vote at all. Vote for Donald Trump or don't vote at all.
As y'all can see.
And I would like one person. We got to get these call-ins going too, man. Because I want one person that's voting for Biden or plan on voting for Biden to tell me
Can we not do the
why.
Can we not add them on the video call?
We gonna work on this.
I'm saying
It'll
I'm saying like, oh, you don't want to do the video?
Listen,
Shit, if they want to call, shit, they want to be on the
I want to know one reason, one person that say they're gonna vote for Biden, want to vote for Biden, besides because he not Donald Trump. Nobody can give me a reason why.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, you know, dude right now is the best baby daddy and a broke bitch don't ever had.
Trump.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, bro, out here giving out $1,200. Shit, I wish it was $12,000, but he giving out $1,200. Shit, we don't even get that from our own baby daddies.
Joe Biden is just as bad as Donald Trump. Actually worse than Donald Trump. And we actually have already had 8 years of this motherfucker in office, and he has done nothing for black people, period.
I've heard that. I've definitely heard that.
He was the vice president for 8 years. So why would I want this motherfucker?
Under who?
Obama.
So they was gonna replace the roles? Because I did see that initially. They were supposed to. He was supposed to be the president. He was going for president, and Obama was supposed to be VP.
I haven't heard that, but if he was smart, he probably would win like that. But I doubt if Obama
Shit, I'm
would do
voting
it.
for Daddy Obama.
Well, why?
Can we get Daddy Obama back in office, please?
Why?
I like Daddy Obama.
I'm just asking a question then. Why? What you like about him? His skin was color yours?
Yeah.
That's the only reason? Because he ain't did enough for black people either.
He really didn't.
Yeah. And don't say he gave us Obama phone because
That shit ain't do
white
nothing.
people got that shit too.
And they definitely took Obamacare back, so.
So what he did for us? And that wasn't for black people, that was for everybody. He did shit for us. So nobody can give me a reason why Biden is a better choice than Trump. Well, I'll give y'all a whole, what are they, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 2 days to think about it. Nobody can give me a reason why Biden is a better choice than Trump. He's a better politician than Trump. But what's the reason? Do your research. That cracker ain't shit. He ain't did shit for black people but locked their ass up. He one of the reasons we got the 3 strikes law. He introduced the 94 crime bill that got all these niggas in prison still to this day for petty crimes, serving hard time.
Yeah.
He referred to black people as animals.
Who did?
Biden in his speech. He referred to black people as animals. Say he didn't care about.
So what about Kanye West talking about Rosa
We ain't
Parks?
gonna talk about. We ain't gonna talk about that stupid ass nigga. Get what? Talking about Harriet Tubman.
Harriet Tubman.
And get what?
Shit, they were sisters.
I actually had. Hold on, because as a president, you should never attempt to split the United States using fear. Okay, listen. They all do the same thing. Biden only hollering black people because he want our vote. Then he just told niggas, you ain't black if you don't vote for me. I guess I ain't black. Because you a redneck devil motherfucker and
I'm
there's
tan,
no way.
and I don't even think tan is a color crayon.
Trump motivate black people. You don't agree with that?
I don't like watching him enough to actually get in this politics with
It
you,
ain't
Chris.
even it
That's
ain't
why it's
it ain't even about him.
5 minutes on the countdown, Chris.
Okay, 5 minutes on countdown. Let me run this real quick. When Obama was elected president or ran for president, black people showed their ass. The president is black. But I'm talking about we had rap songs about this nigga and everything. Nigga ain't did shit for us. We voted him in and voted him in again. That was that black pride. Get what? The white people showed their ass 8 years later and put this redneck motherfucker in office for some get back. That's why they voted Donald Trump in office, for some get back. And then guess what? They came out the woodworks. All these crackers just came out the woodworks, calling you niggas and flying their flags proudly. All these motherfuckers that was undercover racists, now they out here. They don't give a fuck whether you know it or not, cause Trump the president. He forced them to expose themselves. He forced America to expose themselves. He went to talking shit, talking about retarded people, Spanish people. He didn't give a fuck about nobody. And the white folk fed off it. But look what they did. They fed off it, and all the shit that's going on got black people showing their ass now. We tired of that shit. We tired of it. So niggas fighting back, motherfucker bucking. Get what? You ain't never seen in the history of the United States. Look at they snatching down motherfucking Confederate monuments.
Yeah.
You got motherfucking big corporations. You got
you know about the White House is actually called Black Lives Matter Avenue.
They painted that shit on there. They showing their ass. Guess what? All that's because of Trump. Because if he wouldn't have been in office, none of that shit wouldn't have happened. And this shit wouldn't be going on now. So I feel like if Joe Biden come into office,
oh, that shit over.
He gon' do a little something and appease niggas, and niggas gonna fall back, and this shit gonna go right back around like it was. So as long as this nigga in office, motherfucker gonna keep standing up, cause them crackers gonna keep doing the same shit. They mad.
Yeah.
We need that. So get what? Trump 2020. Trump 2020. Vote for Donald Trump.
3 minutes.
Why these niggas mad?
I'm gonna finish my mimosa.
I think I'm gonna wear this hat every week until Donald Trump is president.
I'm gonna wear my mimosa.
Or what black people can do.
Wear my mimosa. I'm gonna drink my mimosa.
Or what black people, you drunk now. Or what black people can do is we can withhold our votes. No black person vote this year. We can withhold all our votes, and then 2024.
See if it make a difference.
It gonna make a difference because they're gonna show. That mean they got to split the white votes. So they always talking about splitting the black votes. We hold our votes, and then in 2024. We sell our motherfucking votes to the highest bidder. But we make demands on what we want for our votes.
And in order for
it don't matter if it's
office, that's what you got to make
If
happen.
you want the black votes, all these 20 million votes or whatever votes was missing, you know that's how many votes the black people hold. Okay. And if you want that, we want these specific things done. We want reparations. We want this. I bet you a motherfucker give it to us to get in office. Okay. So them your two choices, man. Vote for Donald Trump or don't vote at all. Fuck Joe Biden. We got 2 minutes. Hey man, I need them likes and shares, man. When y'all tuning in, please give me some likes and shares. Tomorrow, you can go to YouTube, PMV TV, and it'll be on there. I can get you to like, subscribe on that. And
we definitely appreciate you all's feedback.
We definitely appreciate you. I want to make this more interactive. So the comments, we're going to eventually bring call-ins, man, where we can have people call in, voice their opinions again. If you got a problem with something I said or you want to challenge me on an issue, you're welcome to come up here. Just get with us. We'll see if we can arrange it. Come sit up here and talk your shit. They've been fighting to remove statues, but they snatching them bitches down now. They've been fighting to remove them statues for 20 years, 30 years, and ain't never one on move. They've been flying Confederate flags in every motherfucking state in the South since that shit, and ain't never one of them flags came down. This shit happened, they snatching them bitches down. They don't care about what the sons of the Confederates, daughters of the Confederates saying. They pulling them shits down. Them folks ain't never did that shit. The shit that's going on in America right now, the power that black people got for the shit that Trump encouraged them to do, that forced us to stand together, man, you ain't never seen no shit. This shit ain't went like this in the civil rights movement. Yeah. And it's happening quickly. Man, them folks don't, come on, man. These folks been trying to get the Redskins to change their fucking name forever. Forever. Nigga, you got big corporations telling them folks, look, man, y'all finna change that motherfucking name. And everybody get what? They feeding off black people shit. That's what happened to us. They always other motherfucking races, Hispanics, Indians, and all them other, and I ain't gonna even get started about these Indians. Hey man, they always feed off our shit. I'm gonna leave this shit alone. Hey, but I might wear this hat tomorrow. I might wear this hat every motherfucking day till we get Trump in office. I think I'm gonna go live in the street, man, and find out why. Because I want one person to tell me why they vote for Joe Biden and have a reason for voting for him besides I want to get Trump out of office. So that's what I think we're gonna do this weekend, man. We're gonna get out there in the motherfucking streets. Since I am a man of the streets, we're gonna get out there in the streets. All right. Thursday, I'm supposed to have a guest. I ain't gonna reveal who it is. I'm gonna make sure he coming, but if not, we gonna write some more shit on the wheel because ain't nobody doing this wheel, and I'm feeling this wheel. Different topics, but we need y'all to submit whatever topics y'all want to discuss. And like I say, give us a couple of weeks, man, a week or two. We'll have a call-in number going on. And again, if y'all want to come up here, y'all can come up here. But like, share, go to YouTube and subscribe.
I've been checking us out.
Yeah. Anything you want to say?
We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate the love y'all showing. Keep showing us love. Please tell your friends about it. Like, share, comment. You know, let's turn us up. I mean, we only gonna get better. So turn us up, man.
Turn us up.
We appreciate y'all.
All right. We'll see y'all Thursday, 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Enough said.